We had a real hard winter, full feed first week in October. December, it opened up. Everything melted off. We had some grass, so I went to town and tried to get some lick tubs, and I was the last one and didn't have any of the cheap lick tubs, and they had the Riomax tubs in there. And the guy that was selling them, he said just put those tubs out, 1 to 50 head, and he said don't worry about checking on your cows tomorrow and don't feed them, just let them graze. And I put those tubs out there and didn't sleep all night. Next morning at 7 o'clock, and half were out grazing, half were chewing their cud, laying down, and I'm right there. I was sold, and we went about 3 weeks without feeding cows again, just letting them graze. And then snow come back again in January and went back to feeding. So yeah, that pretty much sold me on the tubs right there. We were able to save so much on feed there. I kind of was forced. I couldn't find any other tubs in town. So at that time too, I didn't realize you didn't have to have mineral out there, but I did notice looking back that the cows didn't go back to eating the loose mineral, so apparently they're getting the mineral that they needed out of that Riomax. Yeah, it was very expensive. It threw me back pretty hard there. Hay was $240 a ton too, so throwing that back and forth. And then what got me was how long those tubs lasted out there. When I did the figures, it worked out. I mean, it was 40 cents per head per day by the time we were said and done with it. And so that was a lot cheaper than feeding the hay and the mineral. And since the drought's been kind of lifting a little bit here, last year we've been about 2 ounces per head per day. So they cut back half. During the drought, people are coming in 50 to 100 pounds light. I was hitting my weight every year, which I think that helping that gut helped everything. If that gut's not working healthy, you're putting 12 to 14% protein on the ground. When we got on these tubs, we got it knocked back to about 2% protein. So the cows are actually getting more protein out of what you're feeding them. So during the drought, we were feeding half hay, half straw, and our cows were doing great. No scours. Calves are coming out healthy, strong, running hard. Calving's been a breeze. This year we haven't doctored for scours at all. We doctored one pneumonia calf this year. These drugs are $1,800 a bottle. Now, it doesn't last very long if you got an issue breakout. And we calved in some pretty tough weather. I mean, February we're below zero for most of February. Like I say, we had 3 foot on the level, and we haven't lost anybody since they've hit the ground. So it's been extraordinary. I mean, incredible. In the past, when I was growing up, about 300 pair. And I can see us running about 400 to 450 pair on these tubs, and then run another 150 head of replacement heifers. I mean, if I can run 100 head more of them, gosh, we can get so much more improvements done, and it's a life changer. We raise our own horses here. This product is very safe for horses. The cow tubs are safe. I mean, I use the cow tubs on my horses, and we got 30 head out in the one pasture, and it helps that horse out a lot so it can perform for you. I mean, it's not fun going out there and getting bucked off and in front of a big audience if the horse isn't feeling good. So, and they don't give you a check back at the end of the day if you don't get one covered. So I've been through the worst, and I'll never change. It's really changed our program here. I hear a lot of people saying how expensive the tubs are, but for some reason I'm having more money in the bank at the end of the year. It definitely pays for itself.